Welcome to the Sioux Falls Elder Care Channel, brought to you by Tony Mao and the great folks of Right at Home Sioux Falls. Today's guest is Lisa Soma, owner of Organizing by Lisa.
Hi, I'm Tony Mao, your host of the Elder Care Channel here in Sioux Falls. And today with me I have Lisa Soma. She is the owner of Let Lisa Organize It, a business held here in town. And so we're going to get to know Lisa just a little bit better today. So Lisa, if you would, let's just start with how long have you been doing this and what are you doing?
Okay. I started my business about a year and a half ago. I decided that I needed to get out of the house. I'd been working at home for the last 18 years and decided that I wanted to do something I was passionate about, and that is helping others and helping them stay organized. So I go into people's homes, help them organize, downsize, declutter, get ready for a move, pack, unpack when they get to their new place, help them foresee maybe their future situation and get them ready for the next step.
Nice, very nice. Can you give me kind of an example of something that you might do for a particular person?
Right, so I work with the elderly a lot, and we will go in and help them in their downsize. So for instance, if they're moving from 5-bedroom home into maybe a 2 or 3 bedroom home, or whether they're moving into a facility, we will go in, take a look at the size of the rooms, take a look at the furniture they have, decide what might fit in their new place, and then give them options on how to downsize and get rid of the stuff that they no longer need.
Nice. And what are some of the options to do with some of the things that they don't need?
Right, so there's the obvious garage sale, maybe an estate sale. Sometimes if you don't have the ability to get the things out of your home, access to a truck, something like that, that might be the easiest. There's also Craigslist. That works great if you don't have accessibility to a truck because your customers are coming to you. Also, there's online rummage sales that work really well. There are also resale stores, consignment shops in town that take home decor, furniture. In those instances, you have to get the merchandise to the store. But what they do a lot of times is they'll have you send in a picture of your items, and they'll let you know ahead of time if it's something they think they can sell for you or not.
Okay, great.
So,
Great. And then how about if we wanted to donate something into somebody? Would they come and get it, or is that also something that they would have to come and pick up?
right, donations, really that works either way. You can take your donations and drop them off if you have that accessibility. Or I know that Savers, for instance, they will actually come. They've got board members from Health Connect of South Dakota, who actually is a nonprofit, and they benefit from anything that's donated to Savers. So they're more than willing to come and pick stuff up from you. I was working on a job yesterday, in fact, where there were an armoire, a bed, a huge TV console, and they came and picked all that stuff up so that our client's daughter didn't have to bother with that.
Very good, very good. And so if we just take a particular client, you mentioned the elderly. So maybe someone's going to go in and have some surgery done and is going to be laid up a little bit in their home for a while, and their circumstances are going to change. Maybe they're not going to be able to be as mobile as normal. Maybe they're going to be on crutches or in a wheelchair or something. You could come in and kind of make the path for them.
Right, so we can come in, take a look at the situation, and if you're going to be in a wheelchair for a while, for instance, we will go through the kitchen and put things at counter height or in the lower cupboards that you won't be able to access the upper cupboards anymore. So we'll go through and we'll really take a look at that as far as the kitchen and the bathroom, maybe even the laundry room, wherever it is that you're going to need to be living your life, but in a different way. We can come in and make those assessments and make those changes.
That's great. And there's really some wonderful examples out on your website as far as a garage or even a closet, laundry room, or an office even, of what you've done in the past. Just, I'm sure that you found things that people haven't seen for years.
Yes! I hear that almost every time on a job. Oh, I've been looking for this for a long time.
Yeah.
And things just pop out of nowhere. It's amazing the things we find and discover and uncover, and sometimes the clients are thrilled, and other times they're like, oh, I thought I threw that away a long time ago. What's that still doing here?
Yeah, I'll bet. And what kind of geographic area do you cover?
Right. I will pretty much travel anywhere. I've actually got a job coming up in a few weeks up near Aberdeen.
Oh, wow.
So, I will do traveling. Of course, Sioux Falls is a plenty of big area for us to get work in, and there are plenty of facilities here in town, with especially with the elderly who need help.
Yeah.
So, but I've traveled down to Sioux City. I've traveled up to Brookings. We'll be up towards Aberdeen. So
Very
it's
nice.
always a possibility.
Always on the road. Very
Yep.
good. And so we touched a little bit on the moving piece of your business. Could we talk a little bit about how that would look if someone was going to go to a facility? Can you give us an idea of who you're working with? I know that you contact the facility and you work with them directly. Maybe some of the things that someone has to take care of, other than the downsizing piece, where we have to get rid of some things. Can you kind of walk us through getting from a house I've been in for 50 years to going to an assisted living apartment?
Right. So, a lot of times these assisted living apartments facilities have a waiting list. I would recommend the minute you get on their waiting list, say your waiting list 2 years, 6 months, whatever it is, start going through your things immediately, because you will uncover so much that you don't remember you even have. And then you have to make those decisions. Am I going to sell it? Am I going to donate it? Who's going to come pick it up? Your kids maybe want some of that stuff. They have to have time to get home, pick through whatever there is, and take that with them. So, as soon as you know, just start your downsizing, figure out where stuff's supposed to go. That's something I can help you with. And then, if you know the measurements and the dimensions of the place that you're moving into, we can kind of do some measurements and figure out what furniture that you have
What's
is going to work in your new place. Yep. So can go and kind of feel that out. And my number one recommendation is start right away.
Yeah.
Because,
I'm sorry.
No.
And it's more of a. I just want to stress that what you're doing is a turnkey situation. I mean, they're calling you and working with the facility, but you're really taking care of all of the steps, as far as the movers and, like you said,
yes.
sizing of things and figuring out what fits and what does not fit in the organization part of it.
Yep. So, and when you're going to be moving, we'll come in and we'll do as much packing as you need us to do. We'll bring in the boxes. We'll get the movers set up so that they're there, to get you into your new facility. And then once we're there, the movers will bring in all that stuff. We'll start unpacking and setting up your household, as much or as little as you want. Maybe they have children who are able to help. Maybe children only have a week vacation to come and either help you pack or help you unpack.
Yeah.
So if you aren't able to, if you're not mobile enough to be able to do that yourself, or just don't want to, just don't know where things should go once you start unpacking, then that's, we're right there to do all that for you, get the household set up and taken down and then set up again if that's what you need.
Fabulous. Two really wonderful resources that are here in Sioux Falls and surrounding areas. So if you have any questions at all, please give Lisa a call or visit her at letlisaorganize.com, and we welcome any questions that you have. And this is Tony Mao from the Elder Care Channel. Thank you.